Hey everyone, I decided I'm going to do something that I was doing before my computer decided to restart. Let me hit the deal up. Keyboard only. Turn down the sound just a notch. I need that up so I'm able to hear it. Unfortunately, I'm using Hypercam and stereo mix for some reason will not stereo mix will not pick up the mic. But yeah, this is by Sid Meier. You might know him from the games he created, Civilization and stuff. I never actually played those because I'm not very good at those. I'm sort of okay at this. I'll choose Maximilian Remington, and of course I'm going to go with... I'm going to start out with local disturbance because it's been a while since I've played this, and I might be a bit rusty. I'll be using combat and electronics since those are what I use the most. Yeah, the chief is saying, welcome back. I'm not exactly sure where Max has been, but the president's worried, and he says we're the agent for the job. Okay, he's going for a code book, and the president's private code, and he's worried. Let me write this down. The Rev guards. Okay. And yeah, this is the copyright protection. However, the copyright protection is quite broken on this game, so yeah. Okay, what do you got for me, Chief? City of Istanbul. Okay. Known operations organization. Okay, electronic specialist. We might have to check that out. That's the operations organizer. Blueprint inspector. Criminal mastermind. Ooh, we'll have to be keeping a watch on that. We want the mastermind. Okay, that's a Rev Guards agent. Agent L. And, okay, not a whole lot to go on there. Not really a whole lot to go on there. Let's see what she's got for us. Rev Guards, and we have a, yep, hideout in Washington, so we want to leave the building and go to their deal. Now, in order to get a lot of information, what you want to do here is wiretap the building. Okay, spotted in Ammon. Agent L received someone from the Stasi. Hold on, let me write that name down. Maybe once we get into the building, we can find some servers and such and ask about him. Okay, that's another name we want to write down. Joseph Conrad. Okay, Agent L, member of the Rev Guards. Joseph Conrad is a member of the Rev Guards. Okay. This guy's sending out a lot of messages. Leon Fader, I think that is. Ooh, Agent L has been spotted in Washington, which is the deal I think we have right now. Hmm. I want this one. No, we don't want to mess with. We don't want to mess with that. Okay, we've determined his rank. He's an agent. What's his rank? Technician. Okay. Okay. This is our agent here. Let's write this down. P-E-R-N-E. What's her rank? Organizer. Recruiting information. Recruited in Paris. Okay. Now we have a couple more deals here. I'll take this. Alright, recruiting information. Okay. Okay, this Leon guy is of the Marxist. Joseph Comrade is of the Red Guard, or the Rev Guard. And Pat Cahill is of the Stasi. Washington. Now I need to initiate that last wiretap down there. If I could... Yeah, let's grab this one. Oh, organizer. And there we go. All the phone taps have been initiated, and no alarms went off. Now what we want to do is break into the building. Get into the building, and I want to take this, the camera, motion detector, the Kevlar, and the safe cracking kit, the researching kit. That's... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to use the numpad. And here's the servers I was talking about. Not exactly sure what that is. Now, what you want to do is go over to these... saves and take pictures. Okay, you're sending a lot of messages. Now you might see that blip on the map. What those are enemy agents or enemies that you have to watch out for. They're over there, so I probably don't have to worry about them right now. Unless, of course... Okay, nothing in there. Now these orange saves are actually pretty useful because... Stun grenades. Well, that one was actually pretty worthless. Ah, that's what we wanted. Because that will keep the agent from a... well, we won't have to arrest her. And... What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, we won't have... We'll arrest her, but it will keep her in action. Because if you take out certain agents... It'll completely break the case and end your mission. We don't want that right away. Oops. All right. Whoa. All right. Well, he's dead. Also, when these guys die, you can take their uniform or their outfit and be disguised. However, one of the comments when I played this said you have to be turned away from them for them not to recognize you.